who's this? Oh, Marin! That's gonna be good. Hi, puppy. Hi, do you want to say... Don't nose me. Do you want to say hi to the internet? We got ruins here because of cultists. Got a 5-2 with estates. Let's take a look at this board. Attacks cultists, and I have a 5-2. Lol. There's also Doctor with a 5-2. LOL! No other attacks. Trashing is Doctor. Oh, Remake. Remake is actually really good. Doctor's pretty terrible against cultists, but Remake is much better. You got Village, you got Draw, you got Big Payload. Well, Cultist is still a big deal, I think. Like the... So, like, you can open with a Cultist and give him 10,000 ruins, which is super good. You can also open Doctor on 5-2, which is also super good. Full disclosure here. I've only ever opened Doctor on a 5-2 with my 5 on my first hand one time. And that was in a tournament where I got to stack my deck. I knew I was going to hit estates, and I had my first 5 turns exactly planned out the way the board was. And I think that was intended. It was a Design Kingdom. It was an IRL tournament. So I don't really know how good turn 1 Doctor is. Like, it's stinking good, but Cultist turn 1 is also stinking good. I really want to junk him. I really, really want to do it, man. I mean, I'm not just gonna go for Cultist big money, but and you're gonna get a Doctor eventually. But like these ruins just hurt him so much. But the thing is, like, if I hit Cultist on turn 4 or turn 5, because I'm second player, I just lose the Cultist advantage. If I go for Doctor, I see an advantage next turn. I mean, I'm not getting a Cultist next turn, but I can get a Remake and then be super thin, and then, like, that's also really good. It's a little bit more of a conservative play. I think I like it. Yeah, let's open Doctor. Let's trash 2 estates. Oh, thank you, deck. You're the best. And then here on 4, I said I wanted a Remake. There's something to be said for Silver, but Remake just has to be better at this point, right? Because you can remake Estate into Silver, Doctor into something else. Probably Village at this point is most useful. But, like, Remake is... A Remake is useful throughout the game. Starting immediately. I can Doctor Name Copper get even thinner. Yeah, I like the Remake here. Okay, 3 of these cards are copper. I'm probably getting a Village here. He hits his 5. That's pretty good for him. Let's hit 3 coppers, please. Or let's do that. Thanks, deck. You're the best. It doesn't make a huge difference. So, is it Village here? I do have 2 terminals, but like the odds of me wanting to play them on the same turn are kind of low. A second Remake here is not totally crazy because, like, you can just remake it into a Cultist. But, like, I want the Village. If I like, what does next turn look like? Remake Estate, copper, copper. I'm probably remaking an Estate into a Silver, and then, like, I'll have another copper. I could get, like, a Silver. That's kind of lame, right? Does that make me want a Village more or another Remake more? It makes me want another Remake more. Give me a second Remake. Oh, the remakes collide. That's actually good. I think I'm happy with this. We will remake the Estate, because I think I want a single Silver. And we will pick up a Cultist. And then we're going to be in good shape. This is Doctor 4 coppers. I could potentially trash some cards, and then I'll pick up my Village then. So this is good. Me likey this. Yep, we'll name Copper. Probably not hit very much. And get our Village. And yeah, we're in business. Like, this is a halfway decent hand. I'll probably just play a Cultist. Is it worth? Yeah, I gotta trigger this shuffle, make these 4 coppers miss. Let's see if we can hit a copper here. Very good. And get this Village. Okay. So I'll play Cultist, probably buy another Cultist here. I'm hoping I can see my village in my opening hand. He's got 3 cultists. That's a little worrisome, and I draw my village dead. That's sad. Okay, just another cultist here. I'm not super worried about thinning. I mean, I'm gonna thin, but I'm not worried I'm gonna lose control of my deck, is what I'm trying to say. Lexi. Ugh. Okay, another cultist. Cultist is big. It's draw. It's probably the best source of draw on the board. This is gonna be a huge stinking turn. This is gonna be a really good turn for me. Hopefully I'm gonna trash like all of these ruins he's giving me. Yeah, would you stop that? I really would like you to stop doing that. Okay, let's see if we can empty the ruins or close to it. Oh, this sucks. Ruin market's just not worth keeping around, is it? I mean, there's regular market, which is like super better. I'm not going to have big turns before I can get a single market. And it's got to be another village here, right? This is going to enable me to kick off more. Oh, my deck sucks now. Yeah, there go the ruins. So I want to be getting this stuff. The ruin deluge is over. Man, I got a lot of abandoned mines. I think I might name abandoned mine here. It's actually just as likely as copper. Oh, great. That's good. Thanks, deck. You're the best. The next 2 cards were abandoned mine. Ugh. I just legit can't do anything this turn, can I? This sucks. I don't want any 3 cards right now. I guess I could draw 2 coppers with this. Or I could draw my village deck. Stop! Oh! Wow, these draws suck. The village is toward the bottom of my shuffle. This is rotten. Granted, I mean, you know, I underprioritize. I'm not going to say I underprioritize. I deprioritized Ruin Split because I was always thin. Steph says, stop yelling at your deck, Adam. Are you like, you've had great draws this game. I had a great opening draw, and then since then, this shuffle was bad. I'm not saying my draws all game have been awful, but that particular draw was bad. And, like, yelling at my deck is what I do, man. Let's think really carefully about remaking this cultist. I'd really like to be using remake to trash ruins right now. I have 2 more cultists and 11 cards that I could potentially draw. Odds of that are a little bit slim, but kind of okay. Now, I really need to be using this remake for thinning. I can't remake the cultist. Okay, what is this, a village? Conspirator, remake. Those are the only options that seem reasonable. Remake seems kind of worse than the other ones. Conspirator also seems a little bit worse than village. More but like I don't really need a million villages other than like being able to kick off a lot now. Conspirator is man, just like the Conspirator is most likely just gonna be dead anyway for a while. Like I just don't feel like the Conspirator right now is very good. Second, another remake. The best card for my deck right now is the Walled Village. If I lose the game, it's because I spend 10 turns dicking around right now. So, like, I have to get the village. Wandering Winter says, how many villages does he have? Either 2 or 3 before I bought that. Great question. I really should know exactly what these 3 cards are, shouldn't I? And I don't. I think I just want to name Abandoned Mine. So, like, he hasn't been thinning. He's been playing effectively Cultist big money. He's got, like, what, 1 village that he hasn't been drawing? Like, this is the kind of Cultist engine that you really don't want to be building. What are this? Ooh. Dogi Samich is now following me on Twitch. If you're watching Dogi Samich, thank you for following me on Twitch. I love it when people do that. Hey, puppy dog. But, like, what do you do here? Do you get another village or a market? You see, it's a tough call. Lexi, please don't do that. Bagoosh! Oh, yes! Double Abandoned Mine hit! Pow! Ha! Oh, that felt so good. That was so good. Oh. Abandoned Mines are dumb. Ooh, Funk Doc's here. He says, I link streams on Twitter. I saw something that said, like, you were hosting me, which is super hot. Like, Funk Doc, you are amazing. This is a fact. If I figure out how to host people, I should probably, like, do that for you. Yeah. Hi, Funk Doc. Good to see you here. By the way, I know you're a speedrunner because I know, like, Deathwing knows you, but, like, I don't know what you speedrun. What do you speedrun? Anyway. There's another village in here. Let's draw it. Great, I drew my deck, guys. I did it, and I have $5, and I'm going to get a market. So here's the thing. Doctor's no bueno anymore, so I think I would rather gain the Conspirator this turn, yeah? Oh. Hosting Twitch is easy, yeah. Yeah, this Doctor, I'm never playing it again. Like, these coppers are actually payload for a while. And yeah, Conspirator, yeah, this is totally the right move. Let's do this. And market! Ooh, Survivors! I could top deck a Conspirator! Or discard it. So good. Let's get the market for plus buyage. And my deck is starting to do stuff. This draw sucks. Granted, it's not really that bad. I mean, worst case, I can play market, remake silver, copper into Conspirator. I'd be sad if I drew a Cultist right now. Heh, lol. I could actually remake this into gold. Is that awful? What am I doing this turn? I mean, these cards I draw off the Cultist are not going to be good anyway. I'd rather have a Cultist in my deck right now than gold. Why didn't he top deck the Conspirator? Because I wanted to draw my villages and cultists. Yeah, I'm not remaking the cultist, which means I'm just going to be doing this. Marin says, wow, nice. I'll give him a smiley face. Funkdoc says, I'm most known for Castlevania 1, 3, and 4, and NES Batman. Also, Holy Diver. Okay. 30 plus games, but I've done random weird crap too. Original Valkyrie profile. Oh. I don't know anything about actually running those games. The only games I know anything about actually speedrunning are the Mario games and the Mega Man games that Nick runs, but I don't really Nick and I aren't on the best of terms anymore, so yeah. So he's kicked off here. This is actually a really big deal for him. He was able to play Remake twice, and yeah. Let's play this turn really carefully. Villages get played for sure. Conspirator's going to get played for sure. Let's make the easy decisions first until I can draw a remake. Now, now this is so like I could play a cultist and I would draw cultist and that other card that I have in my deck, which is called probably copper. I don't know. I'm gonna have enough overdraw. I could just remake 2 cultists into 2 golds, draw them both this turn. I'd really rather get rid of the ruin though, and keep a cultist around. Well, let's do this because this is definitely happening. It was a copper. So like if I trash another cultist for another gold, I could have $713 and only 2 buys. The money doesn't seem as important this turn because I'm limited on buys, right? I would rather thin the ruin because if I don't do that, then I'm gonna have 10 and 2 buys. I can just get whatever I want anyway. So that's not gonna be worth it. The survivors being there is just super annoying, and I can get something like double market or something. I don't know. Let's play this other cultist. Do I get double market or market and conspirator? So I'm sort of out of remake targets. Like I can remake coppers and that's about it. See, if I get market conspirator, then I'm trying to get 3 really good buys next turn. But the thing is, like if I get double market, I can do the remake cultist play next turn. Now, I don't get that much like actual draw. It's a temporary thing, and I can make use of it next turn. But then I'm a little bit short on draw. Granted, maybe I would rather be using Smithy for draw. I'll still have maybe 1 cultist left next turn, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4 payload cards. No, double market just seems by far the best thing I could possibly put in my deck right now. I do want actual draw, though. It's going to be important because it can allow me to, first of all, be reliable. Second of all, like, actually green because piles just... Oh, yeah, pile control. Yeah, double market. Super better than anything else. Steph says get a develop in the next turn, probably. Wow, I actually kind of forgot that existed. Develop is amazing here. You can do all kinds of tricks with it. You can develop a cultist. Oh, snap. I need to buy develop this turn. Let's play villages first. I really don't want to be playing these cultists. Can I draw my remake, please? That's not a remake. Oh, great. The remake is the last card of my deck, which really craps on this turn. This is super bad. I can't draw my gold anymore. Dear deck, I hate you. Probably shouldn't have played this market. Probably should have played 1 cultist if I had stopped to think. Good job, Adam. You're bad at Dominion. You only wanted to remake 1 cultist anyway, but if I hadn't played this market, I could at least draw the gold. And I can't do it now. Well, this is still worth doing. Why can't he draw his gold? Because this. I wasted a cultist draw here. Develop and double conspirator seems best. I can develop the remake to start off with. Now I'm playing remake one more time. I can like develop a gold next turn into something, I guess. I'd really like to be getting markets instead of conspirators still, though. We each have 3 markets. So he's got 4 gains plus remake. He's got 2 remakes in his deck still. He still has 2 remakes, right? No, just 1. 4 buys, 2 remake gains. So he could empty piles this turn. Of course, he couldn't score points. But now piles need to be something I think about constantly, forever and ever. Amen. With develop in my deck, I've got more gains. Yay, develop! So I do threaten pile shenanigans. I might actually be short on draw. He still had a silver. Can he draw these things? He probably, yeah, he has another market. He can draw all this stuff. 16 and 4 buys. He probably has to get a province here. Which province really doesn't feel good, yeah. Let's see if my turn dies. Oh, God. I hate you, deck. I hate you so much. I mean, this is what I get for being short on draw. I kind of did this to myself. Piles. I don't think I get the luxury of building more. I think I just have to play Conspirator and buy Province. This sucks. Even then, he can still probably end it. He can buy 3 Conspirators and remake into 2 Cultists. I think I'm just toast because of this. Yeah, the Province isn't going to stop him from winning. I have to play for him to stall, I guess, at this point. If I play for him to stall, what do I get? I'd like to get draw cards, but that's just not going to help. Yeah, remake's just not worth it here. I get 2 buys. Markets are good. Get a smithy, I guess. He says in the chat, no luck. He says, don't know who would win, but it was kind of even. Yeah, I'm not saying that I would win if I kicked off this turn. Yeah, points don't help me right now. Let's just get 2 markets and hope. Wow, look at all these great cards. Develop gives me pile control. Oh, Develop, you could have been so good, but I never got the chance for you. Hey, puppy dog. He can probably just buy these now. Yeah, there's GG. He says, and sorry. I'm typing back Imyosel. He says, oh no. Miscount. What, does he not have any more $4 cards in his deck? I know he's got a village in there. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, he's got this. Yeah. He had like lots of wins. Ruins are empty, Leo. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna blame it on that shuffle that I was whining about earlier, because like that slowed me down at least a turn and a half. And a turn and a half, I would have just owned. Like I could have threatened all kinds of 3 piles. I mean, that made all the difference.